Look, okay, I just want to come clean. I feel really bad about this, but it's finally time I tell you something, okay? I'm not from the upper Northwest United States. Not. I may be American, but I'm from a long line of German winemakers. My family's very wealthy, as you can see. We have many of these trophy lodges spread out around the world, and I happen to have quite a bit of money, and I can travel around to pretty much wherever I want to go, you know. I have been to the Yukon. I have been to the Northwest United States, to wild Patagonia. But there's one place I'm really itching to go lately, and that has to be
Avusheni, grandchild. Welcome home. I know it looks different than you remember. We've had some problems here at Boronga Savannah. I've watched the sun rise and set over this park for 45 years. I've seen miracles of life, wonders of nature you would not believe. Our family's roots here run deeper than the oldest baobab tree in the park. But after 45 years, I'm humble enough to admit I can't be senior warden forever. Droughts, disease, and poachers are a constant threat. My team and I have protected and saved countless species over the years. But after a streak of bad luck, our elephants and all but one rhino are gone. If we lose more animals, the state could shut us down. See, I'm not about to hand the keys to my office to just anyone. I want to keep the role of senior warden in my tribe, preferably my family. So, grandchild, here you are, standing in the bush. You can protect Boronga, save the animals who call this park home, mend what has been broken. This will make our ancestors proud. Spiritually, physically, you're going to face the most difficult challenges of your life, but you can overcome them. I believe in your talent. I always have. Now, ready to prove Grandfather Njabulo right?
the mighty Virhonga Savannah. I mean, look at this place. Look at this place. Who wouldn't want to come here? And you know, the last time I was here, I was a toddler, you know, a child. As you heard, my family runs deep, runs very deep. We actually married into this family. I'm sure you are wondering, you know, how does a German wine, you know, a vineyard family have roots very deep in the African savannah? Well, let me tell you, we married in, and it's fantastic. I love my my uncle Nabula, and he's a fantastic guy, and we're gonna help him out because he's getting old. You know how uncles, great uncles get. They get old, and by golly, we're gonna do okay. I have a half brother who's also living here, helping out, but you know how bros are. Always just trying to do things, making our uncle upset. You know how it is. What do we got over here? We already got animals over here. Oh, Springbok. Springbok. Brings me back. Brings me back. I remember when I was just as tall as a Springbok. But now I'm a full-grown adult. Bro. I don't know the words. I actually looked up the lyrics one time, but I do not remember. Wow, Central Savannah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Very nice indeed. I mean, Virhonga Savannah. Can you beat it? You almost forget how beautiful this place is. You know, we talk about Hirschfelden and now this Silver Ridge Peaks as being a beautiful place, but I mean, come on. This is beautiful too. And I love Africa. Always have, always will. Loved it since I was a little kid. And I mean, how many more magical places are there on Earth? I mean, you see animals that are like the size of dinosaurs. It's amazing. Africa is an amazing place. Deep culture and beautiful animals. Beautiful animals, beautiful scenery. Oh yes. Our first tent. Get ready to set up camp. I'm so excited. I am so excited. What's first on the list? What should we do? I don't even know.
You must have had a long flight, didn't you? Well, let's stretch your legs with some basics. You can finish these in any order you like. That outpost is much more accommodating thanks to your handiwork. Thank you for fixing the place, grandchild. I still got those other jobs to do, right? This area. Don't slack. Climb the nearest lookout tower. Take in the view, take note of your landmarks, and see if you can spot any wildlife. Then I'd go ahead and reopen the nearest outpost. We stopped keeping them up after last year's budget cuts. With your help, they'll make fine shelters again. Finally, show me your hunting skills. Track and harvest an animal of your choosing. I'll be judging the quality of your kill.
As you can tell, you can totally understand why we'd be taking the spot as the head game warden here at Verhonga Savannah. I mean, I already got an outpost and a lookout tower, but for some reason he wants me to get another lookout tower. So yeah, I mean that's just what we're gonna have to do. In reality, though, it helps if you turn the mission system on before you start doing all this stuff. So, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I was really looking forward to playing Silver Ridge Peaks, and then I remembered that you know, for a lot of you, you don't have the darn you know, DLC to play on console, and you probably don't want me ruining the story. So, you know, that's just gonna have to wait. Silver Ridge Peaks is going to have to wait. Sounds like a fantastic area to hunt. As far as being in character, but I tell you what, I'm certainly excited. I'm so very confused what's going on right now. Good deal. Well, we certainly got two decent-sized springbok right there. So anywho, yeah, we're gonna hold off playing on Silver Ridge Peaks because, you know, I don't want to ruin the story for a lot of you, and of course I want to play the story. That's the whole point of me restarting this game. And you know what? By waiting till it comes out on console, you know, missions and stuff like that that might have hiccups and stuff like that, which always seems to happen when new maps come out, new reserves come out. So it's probably alright that it's not out for console right now. Let's pick up this, we got 2 level 4 springbok. I'm not sure what was happening with those first couple shots we were doing. Look at this guy, though. Level 4, right into the lung, 98.5.
That was perfectly executed. Now you just have to do one more thing. Then I have a surprise for you. No, I'll spoil the surprise for you. It's more work.
Ah, classic uncle.
Such is the life, eh?
Such is the life. Such is the life. But I got another springbok. He can't stop me. He can't stop me. Alright, good deal. 2 springbok down. What he wants us to get another lookout tower, which is unfortunate because I'll need to go somewhere else for that. Almost getting this. Golly, I really want that. I'm so tired of switching over to the binoculars each time to spot an animal. Let's see, what do we got here? Unlocks the ability to reload all weapons while running. Yes, please. We're slowly getting our quality of life up, aren't we? What? Goodness gracious, my uncle told me nothing about lions. He could have at least warned me that there was a pride here. Look at these big feet. I swear he doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about me whatsoever. And why does he keep calling me grandchild? You're not my grandpa. There's a lioness in here as well. Whoa. I'm telling you, it's dangerous in here. Whoa, just want to get to the lookout tower. I'm like literally 150 yards away from this darn lookout tower. If you kill me right now, I'm gonna be so pissed. Of course, you can't kill me. I mean, probably just get injured. You know how it is. You know how it is. I'm so wealthy. I'm such a wealthy winemaker that anytime I'm near death, they call in the best doctors, best medicine money can buy. And I get just healed right back up, so it's okay. It is all right. I don't want anyone to worry about me, okay? Let's get up this lookout tower here. One more. Here we go. Here we go. Uncle's gonna be real happy about this.
That is everything I ask you to do. Our grandchild. Oh no, we have a problem. Remember how we lost the elephants and all but one rhino? You know what the problem was, don't you?
Poaching.
Poachers.
Yes. Freaking nailed it.
They littered the reserve with traps. The Vusha, the eastern land, was hit hardest. My crew helped the police push these poachers out of the Vusha, but they left so many traps behind. No matter how many we've cleared, we keep finding more. A junior guide spotted a few of these traps not far from where you started. Could you kindly clear them out?
Alright, so it sounds like there are some darn traps we need to get. By golly, I tell you what, if there's one thing that drives me insane, it is poachers. Get out of here. I'm trying to do some hunting and you're out here poaching? Come on. Okay, so from what my uncle told me, they're around here. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Got one. Get out of here.
There you go. Saving the savannah. One good deed at a time.
You know it, bro. You know it, uncle.
Another good deed?
Okay, where would the third one be? If you were a trap, where would you be? I'm thinking over here. Aha! See? Told you. Told you!
With so many good deeds, the animals are going to like you. I can tell. That's just
Wouldn't doubt it.
of the warden's work here in the Vusha. There are other regions to explore, but if you want to stay here, make yourself useful. Check your mission log for assignment.
Goodness gracious, he's just giving me more things to work on. Classic uncle.
If you'd rather continue exploring Boronga, head to my wishing tree. Marked on your map, the problems facing this reserve go beyond poachers and aging wardens. There are bad spirits, Iloko, bringing mischief and misfortune. They only come because our ancestors are so angry with the state of this place. We need to make an effort to appease them.
Alright, so we're gonna travel to the Tree of Life now. You know how crazy uncles are. Always believing in spirits and whatnot. We'll shoot that guy. We'll shoot one down. Ooh!
You probably think I'm foolish with my traditional ways. Your brother thinks so. That's why you had to come back and help me. All your brother does is set up communication systems, set up all the cameras and the drones.
Sounds like him.
He does a lot, but he doesn't hunt. And he doesn't believe in Iloko. I hope you are a little more open-minded.
No, I'll try. So here's the baobab tree.
Here's my wishing tree. Of course, this is the first place I came to celebrate when I heard you were coming back to Africa. I played the drum and sang to praise the ancestors. Then I put something special inside the tree. It's there, waiting for you. Take it.
Put something special inside the tree? Oh, yummy yummy.
Carved it myself. Do you recognize Nyami Nyami? The Zambezi call him the river god. He brings his waters rushing, whoosh, searching for his lost wife. Maybe she was a lake goddess, I don't know. If we win his favor, maybe he'll help us conquer the drought that's been sucking us dry.
When I was in Zambia, everyone had necklaces for Nyami Nyami.
Here's what I need from you. Hunt a springbok. Any will do, so long as you harvest it with the highest integrity while you have nyami nyami on you.
Okay.
Show gratitude to nyami nyami and the ancestors.
Top notch. Well, I tell you what, there's actually 2 different missions that have to do with springboks now, so well, let's just... They actually want me to go back to the darn lookout tower that I was at. Classic uncle move. He's always trying to just make me run around. He thinks I'm fat. It's a simple way to put it. He just thinks I'm fat. But yeah, when I was in Zambia, there were nyami nyami necklaces everywhere. They had little statues of them as well. Just the Zambezi River going through, which we caught the tigerfish on, which is another cool little thing there. But back to the baobab tree, the wishing tree that he was talking about. Another cool little fact is that when babies were born and stuff like that, it was kind of a cultural custom to take the bark of the baobab tree and soak it in the water and then have the baby, you know, bathed in the water, kind of saying that they're going to be as strong as the baobab tree when they're grown up, as they grow, you know. I'd shoot a springbok, but at the same time, I tell you that the problem is that you have to go to the spotting tower, the lookout tower, and you have to spot a male and a female gemsbok, or a springbok, in the busha. So we have to go up to the top of the lookout tower and then spot springbok from up there, and if we shoot things, then everything's going to be, you know, scared, and it's going to be that much harder to find them. So we're going to hold off for right now and just get to the lookout tower, and then hopefully there will be some springbok in view, because if there isn't, not good.
The savannah here in Vusha is the heart and soul of the reserve. This grassland sustains a cross-section of plants and wildlife, from the smallest birds to the harems of the pronking springbok. Or at least, the grassland used to sustain them. Now there are so many springbok, we may have to rename this area Springbok City. I kid, but the problem is real. The savannah can't sustain Springbok City. Fewer plants will thrive, the topsoil will erode, birds that nest in the vanishing shrubs will flee. And if we don't get relief from this drought, the smaller animals competing for grazing areas will die.
Oh my god, there are a lot of springbok.
Codex has plenty of helpful information. But in Africa, the world is your classroom. Why only read about springbok when you can see them for yourself? Find a male and a female, one of each.
Okay. So there we go. Spotted a male and a female. God, I had to disappear for a second, but I'm back.
Springbok have horns, and the females are only a smidge smaller than the males, so you'll have to learn to tell them apart.
Oh, okay.
Excellent specimen of a male springbok. Look at your prey. During the mating season, males and females became locking horns, vying for territory.
My god, that was a lot to take in. Harvest a springbok and pass the harvest check using just 1 bullet.
2 hands and a rifle can shoot a springbok. But if you're going to cull Springbok City, you have to be mercifully efficient. Hunt a springbok of your choice and down it in 1 shot with 100% integrity.
Okie dokie, okie dokie. I just have a feeling that one of these is going to end up being... That one laying down is going to be a diamond, I just know it. I mean, this looks like a 300-yard shot. It looks shorter once I actually zoomed in. So a lot of these beginning missions can kind of be done at the same time if you time it correctly. That's like I'm doing it right now. I mean, we have a mission to praise the ancestors by harvesting a springbok and passing the harvest check, and then we have another mission to harvest a springbok down in a single shot. Obviously, when we pick up this springbok, hopefully both missions will be complete. Tall elephant grass. Everyone loves some tall elephant grass. There's the blood. Bleed rate medium, and our springbok. Just level 3, but not too shabby. 91.5 there.
This springbok is fully intact. Nothing spared, nothing wasted. Look out, Springbok City. A new lion is in town.
That's right.
Your work here is still getting started, but you're already making a difference. Only one thing left for you to do, lion. Cull the herd. You can choose which animals you target, but take down at least 5 of them. That will start applying the pressure we need to move them out of the savannah. Now it's time for you to bring Nyami Nyami home to the river. Take him to the site marked in your codex and bury him.
Okay, so we've received 2 different missions. We need to, A, go to a spot down by the river and bury this totem that we've gotten from our uncle, grandfather, whatever. I'm calling him uncle. He's my great uncle. He keeps saying he's my grandfather. I'm calling him my great uncle.
To beat them to the marketplace and hunt responsibly to feed the hungry people.
All right, we're going to go down here because this is where the Nyami Nyami's totem needs to be buried. So that's a good thing to do. And while we're out here, we do need to get 5 different Springbok. So, I mean, we'll keep our eyes out for Springbok and get them if we can find them, and try to make our way down to the river. And at the same time, we'll pick up this outpost over here because that's going to be important. 243 doing some work. Yeah, we got a good shot on her. Ooh.
There's one Springbok.
1 Springbok down. Top notch. Okay, so we can get rid of this map marker. Don't need that anymore. And now we just need to shoot Springbok and make down to the river so that we can bury this little statue totem that we got. Okay, we've made it down to the river. Where are we gonna bury this thing? Let's see.
Ah, wait. That's the spot. Bury our yummy yummy there.
Where?
The ancestors thank you. I can tell this is out of your comfort zone. My traditions are silly to you, I know. You kids always laughed at me because I went to the Sangoma when I was sick. But the Sangoma's healing always worked. Always. So, who knows? Maybe now we'll get this river rushing one more time.
Yeah.
Or time for you to go south. Zonga. Take Lopfu Gorge. So named because ages ago, a giant elephant, Lopfu, dragged his snout along the ground, carving that gorge into the earth. I don't really believe that one, but I find it entertaining. Along the way, I'll need you to take a photo of a special site. Have your camera ready.
Okay, so we need to take a photo of a special site, which is way up there. We do need to make it across all these darn Cape Buffalo to get over to that point, though. So let's just keep on going. This is pretty cool. This honestly reminds me of a, there's a certain road in Silver Ridge Peaks where they have kind of like this sort of thing going on, so that's pretty cool. Cool areas, I'm telling you.
There's the Marshall restoration site. You got your camera?
You bet I do. So we got a point of interest up here, plus we need to take a picture of the cave painting, so we'll go ahead and do that. Good deal. Alright, cave painting complete. Sand paintings date back 10,000 years, 10,000 BC. Never mind, 8,000 BC. Really cool, really cool. Oh, did we not complete it? Evidently not. There we go. Only took 3 tries.
Marshall College does
Great uncle wasn't happy with the pictures. Mucking for science.
Continue to the Zonga, to the place marked on your codex. We need you to collect some water samples from the swamps. Don't get squeamish on me. You've done well so far. Now it's time to get your hands dirty. And your feet. And your legs.
So top notch. I mean, we're doing these missions. Obviously, it's not, you know, fantastic hunting or anything, but at least when you're doing these missions, they give you an excuse to kind of make it over to these different regions around Vurhonga. So, I mean, we're needing to go over here to get samples of the mud or something of the water. But I mean, at the same time, we can just go up to here and grab this outpost real quick. And then we'll have that outpost that we can travel to, you know, when we're actually wanting to do some hunting.
By the way, you got it good. Anyway, welcome to Zonga, where every insect on the planet is waiting to greet you. You received the inoculations, right? The ones I specified on the checklist I sent you. It was very important that you get all the shots, not just some of them. I hope you got them all for both our sakes.
That was something, you know, I don't know if it's something that really bothers a lot of people, but I did have to take, maybe 2 shots. I don't know, maybe. I don't honestly remember. I also had to take malaria medication while I was there, and they gave you pills in case you got traveler's diarrhea. Fun thing to get while you're traveling. You know, just uncontrollable urges to go to the restroom, basically. Always fun to deal with. And that actually happened. I know that's fun to hear, but yeah, we stopped at a bus stop one time, and everyone was getting food, and obviously I'm hungry because look at me, I'm hungry, okay? And they were selling these big like hot dogs basically with fries and stuff, and so I bought some, and I think that's what did it. Because the rest of the time, while you're staying at the safari camps and stuff like that, I mean, the food was first class. I mean, it was really good. Yeah, they gave you good food, and they had fresh butter that they made every single day. Fresh bread that they baked. I mean, it was just really good. You had breakfast, you had lunch, tea time, and then you know, your evening meal. We had a fantastic time. I mean, it was really, really fun. And if you are thinking about going to Africa, I mean, don't let the medications and stuff hold you back. Just go. I mean, it's you don't even want to say once in a lifetime trip, because after you go, you just want to go back. I mean, it's really a lot of fun. Oh, right on. This is actually one of my favorite outposts. I love just coming here and checking out the Gems box. Sometimes there's some Cape Buffalo around this hill over here, which is also a nice little spot to go to. Of course, this time around we need to go down and get samples from the mud, which isn't as glorious, but you know, you gotta do it. Gotta do it, if you know what I mean. We do need to go get that lookout tower at some point, but that can wait for now. We're gonna go get this mud, and then we're gonna come back to this outpost. I think we're gonna do this. That way we can start doing, there's weapon sights align faster, increase the speed of entering and exiting aim mode using any weapon, and then there's also less recoil when firing any weapon, able to fire a follow-up shot, which is that's a big one.
Last year, if you got this close to the swamp,
that's a lot of words.
You would hear what Tsetsi's buzzing. Tick, 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 tick. They are bad bugs. Anyway, the problem was the clustering. So we broke up the heads as best we could. We had help from all over. All hands on deck. This year, no more Tsetsis. That's how it goes. Take another sample from the site marked on your map.
Wish you would show me what site you're talking about there, Uncle. Maybe this one? Yeah, sure enough.
Easy work, right? Too easy, maybe? Ish, then you should be able to get it done faster.
We have to do another one? There's no marks on the map. Hoping it's this one up here. Look at all those rabbits. More of those things I don't have any ammo for. Fun. Okay, hopefully it's this. Let's see. Yep.
Thank you for mucking around. Your brother will submit these samples for testing.
Good. Finish that up, top notch.
More work to do here in the Zonga. With the river drying, more Hamganyi wildebeests are migrating through the reserve. So many, they don't realize they're going to starve themselves by depleting the grassland. Your job here will be to focus on saving the wildebeests from overpopulation. Just check your mission log when you've got time to spare.
We've got to save them by killing them.
Forgot, grandchild.
Let's do it.
Shot you took of the restored painting. Your brother sent it to a photojournalist who frequents the reserve, Flip Osprey. Philip was impressed with your eye. I told him you'd get it from me. He has some more assignments for you if you're game. Helping him will put a little extra cash in your pocket and promote the reserve while we're at it.
Well, right on. More photo missions.
Flip Osprey isn't the only foreign media we've had touring Vahonga. This German YouTube guy or whatever, yeah?
YouTube guy.
He calls himself a world-famous ghost hunter. I took one look at him. I said, if this man sees a real ghost, the only thing he'll do is turn a paler shade of white. Your brother thought it was better to humor Baden for the YouTube views and exposure or whatever. So I let him come with all his fancy gear and his cameras. What a fool I was. He's not been here 2 days. 2 days, and already Gustav Baden has gone radio silent. Without our guidance, between the poachers and the buffalo, this European Mampara is going to get himself killed. Go to his campsite, give him your spare radio, and talk some bloody sense into him. He should have a camp set up to your west in the area marked on your map.
2.5 miles away, that's a long ways. I tell you what, Gustav Baden, crazy YouTuber as he is, can you believe that? I don't know. Who YouTubes? Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a fun thing to do. We do have quite a few other missions right now. We need to become the lion by harvesting 5 springbok. We need to spot 3 different wildebeest. We need to shoot a springbok in the busha. We need to take photos, take a picture of an animal in Zonga. So we need to do that, and we need to go to Gustav Baden's campsite. So there is quite a bit of stuff to do, and I'm looking forward to it. We're going to go pick up this lookout point up here, because this is going to be really important. But just below this hill here is where my I did a money-making guide. My money-making guide for shooting Gemsbok on a tripod. If you set up a tripod down there by that hill, you should be able to find quite a few Gemsbok, but don't take my word for it, you know. I might be lying. There might be 0 Gemsbok down here. What is that guy? He's a 4 as well. Some decent sized level 4s. That one's a 307 to 358. Not bad. That one's pretty good. Pretty good sized Gemsbok. In fact, I might be able to sneak that. I was gonna end the video at the lookout tower, but now I really want that Gemsbok. Let's get this lookout tower, and then we'll go shoot a Gemsbok down there. A decent sized level 4. Can't complain with that. Wish it was level 5. And the 270 is going to do just enough damage. Just enough damage. I mean, if we get a chance to shoot it twice, we might as well take advantage of it. Whoa, that's a good sized female though. Oh man. I know that the male is not going to be diamond potential, but this female, there's the 358 again. Okay, this female though might be closer. Oh, are we gonna get lucky? It's probably just gonna be a really good size gold, most likely. Let's get up to this point, lay prone, and take a shot, shall we? If we get a chance, we can swing over and hit that male. I see a Cape Buffalo over there. Alright, hopefully we got a good shot on both of them. The 270 is kind of a small weapon to be using on Gemsbok, but it is enough. I mean, it'll drop him. If it drops a moose, it'll drop a Gemsbok. Is basically what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Oh, there's one. Okay, so the second one we shot, the male, is down. $296, a little bit higher, 20, still quite a bit short of a diamond, just to show you how much is required to get a diamond Gemsbok there. Still a nice size Gemsbok though. Let's try to find this other one. But here we go, here she is. Decent sized female, but I don't think it's gonna make diamond. Still decent size anyway. Let's take a look at her. Maybe she's within the 5%. 5%, you think she will? You think she will? What? No freaking way! Let's go! Look at that. 270. 270 on a Gemsbok, the female Gemsbok in the herd. So glad we didn't stop the video on the lookout tower. Oh my god. How is it that we keep finding good things right at the ends of the darn videos? That is so awesome though. That is so sweet. Diamond Gemsbok with the 270 on Verhonga. We just got here. We already got our diamond. Fantastic. Fantastic. Can't wait to see her in the lodge. That is going to be awesome. All right, everyone. Well, I tell you what, I mean, there's not any better time, and I can't really do much. Let's just keep her up here, and we'll just, you know, just take a gander at her, I suppose. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's helpful to seeing kind of the beginning of Verhonga. If you're going through these missions, maybe you'll take advantage of some of that stuff. Hopefully, you have your mission system on from the start so that you can get that first outpost and just kind of go on from there. You can see those points where we shot a springbok and finished 2 missions at the same time, and you can kind of see the path that we took to keep going down and finish multiple missions without having to kind of redo different things. The only reason I had to redo them was because I had the mission system off, so if you have it on from the start, you should be quite all right. And as always, keep your eyes out, because you never know what you're going to find, especially a giant level 4 Gemsbok here, which you can take down at the 270, right lung, left lung, and have your very first diamond from the very start, everyone. So yeah, that is really cool, and I am super stoked right now to keep on hunting in Verhonga. Anywho, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, because I really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. As always, everyone, keep gaming, never stop.